Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Snort, snort, snort.
Kogan.
Drip. Snort, snort.
I got the drip. Go. All right, so guys, we have about 20 minutes left on the show. What I'd like to do is open up the stream to Q&A. You guys tag me in the chat, or please support the stream. Right now, only $24 of support, and we're about to head into this react show. I am nervous. I don't want this to end. Obviously, we've had such an amazing run. 59 straight streams, hitting the goals, crushing the trolls, keeping the momentum going. All right, let's try to see. Let's get that hit by the end of the let's do 20 minutes of support. Non-stop support. Let's do it. Let's get subs. Let's get memberships. Let's get super chats. Let's get tips. Let's get the momentum rolling right now so we can get into this final react show and not have to worry about it whatsoever and just enjoy it and have a good send-off. All right? So who's going to do it? Who's going to start the momentum right now? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I thought I was going to do a middle finger. 1. Luthes with a $5 Canadian super chat. You say you got a new following. Give Rebirth a chance with this new following. No one wants to see me play Rebirth. Sorry. It's like 5 people, maybe. No one in the new following that came from Kino Casino has come by and said, hey, you know, I was just hoping someone would be playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and finally I found darksydephil, and now we can watch it. It didn't exist. It doesn't exist. I wish it did. I have a PS5 Pro where I can play Rebirth in insanely good quality. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, it's a very small group of people who want to see this, right? It really is. And the quicker people accept that and understand it, the better. Sadly, people just want to like believe because, you know, you and 2 other people ask for it that it's like desired. It's literally not. All right. I played it a lot. No one was watching. People desperately begged me to stop playing it. It's not going to work. I wish it would. Really, I wish it would. It doesn't work, man. We gave it a shot. I mean, do you want me to be honest with you? That's how I'm going to get the streak killed. Seriously. That's how the streak will end. The streak will end because I start playing that game, and again, I get less than 200 viewers. No one supports because you're like, why are you playing this shit? And then it's done again. It's like, what the fuck? So, no, I'm not doing it. That's the other thing, too. You're right. Dab Hands, I loved Metaphor. I played 12 hours of the Metaphor demo. I wanted to play the real game, but no one supported the Metaphor demo. We ended up getting streams with like less than $50, streams where we couldn't bring in 200 viewers. I'm telling you, the JRPG doesn't work anymore. It sucks, because I love JRPGs. I think they're amazing games. I would absolutely love to do JRPG playthroughs, okay? They don't work on my streams or in my channel anymore. They just don't. These JRPGs don't hold an audience. Western RPGs sometimes can, but not JRPGs, you know? I mean, I'm not convinced that Veilguard's going to keep an audience. We're going to do it for a stream or 2 and test it and see. And if we end up getting low viewership and low support and people not showing up and people complaining it sucks, we're not playing it. We're going to see what happens. But I'm really not convinced. Casanova says, I know you like our JRPGs. What about you open up a separate tips pot for the day you play JRPGs? You get the amount you need, so when you play and get nothing, no loss. Casanova, I shouldn't have to completely redesign the entire way that streamers stream in order to play JRPGs. I think that's kind of ludicrous. I think that if people like JRPGs and want to see me play them, they should show up to the streams and support the streams. It's not like rocket science or anything. It's pretty standard. When a streamer is streaming content you want, you should show up and support it. And if you don't like it, don't show up and don't support it. And historically, I'm seeing people don't show up or support JRPGs. You know? It's not even... the thing is, when I'm streaming JRPGs, like, for example, when I was doing the Metaphor streams, like, you could have shown up during the podcast and supported the stream. And people still didn't. You know? It wasn't like, oh, I was streaming for an hour. You only had an hour to show up. No, my stream, you know, there was a big, ample opportunity to show up and support. People didn't do it. There's no special system of fundraising where you support another way. I have like 17 ways to support me. Do you understand? I have a Patreon. I have a merch store. I have super chats, super stickers, memberships, gifted memberships, subs, gifted subs, and tips. I think that's enough ways for people to support me that we don't have to start completely inventing other ways now for me to play RPGs. I think it's kind of ridiculous because that's all I keep hearing is excuses, but no actual support. It's like, don't make the excuse for I didn't get the support, just give the support. And then there will be no excuse needed, right? And it didn't happen. People didn't show up and didn't support. I tried so hard with Metaphor. I wanted to play Metaphor. I would have liked nothing more than have to have been playing Metaphor for the last month with all of you and enjoying arguably the best RPG of the year. But I couldn't because no one fucking showed up. Sorry. But I consider doing fan zombie lobbies. Can't do fan lobbies. They don't work because trolls show up. I've only explained this 5,000 times. Here's the problem. Too many fucking RPGs. Games industry has to stop developing 700 RPGs in 1 year. Too many games are following the same formula. Too many games are feeling samey, and they're all now cutting into each other and cannibalizing each other. You can't have a year where you released 50 RPGs and be like, well, the top 10 games of the year are all RPGs. No one cares. People are looking for maybe 1 or 2 good games of a genre every year. They don't want 17 of the same genre that are the best games of the year. You get bored. That's the problem, especially with me, who's a variety content creator. The audience doesn't want to see another 700 RPGs. They want to see a really good fighting game, a really good shooter, a really good adventure game, maybe a good open world driving game, right? An RPG. They want to see variety. And it's just RPG, 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 RPG. Enough fucking RPGs. We get it. You like making them, but the market is flooded. It's enough is enough. Make other shit. Innovate. Stop being samey. Stop copying the previous work you already did or copying the work of others because you've lost your ability to be creative. Instead, make a good game or stop fucking complaining that sales numbers aren't up to your insane expectations because you make the same fucking game 700 times. It's a games industry problem. It really is. The games industry has this issue and needs to fix it. And I can't make them fix it. So until the games get better, I'll do my best to maintain, to juggle the games that we're enjoying, and to do other content that's fun too. Because that's the good thing is now, people don't just come here to see me play games. They actually want to see me do a podcast. They want to see me do a react show. They want to see me do politics content. They want to see Phil branch out and do cool new stuff. And I appreciate that. Because my lord, this year was so underwhelming for games, and I don't think it's going to get better anytime soon. It's going to get a lot worse before it gets better. I think it will get better, but it's going to take a while. Every once in a while, what happens is in these industries, they get a wake-up call. They get a shake-up, right? And that's all it's going to take. It's going to be, hey, after so many years of record high sales of games, all of a sudden this year, games tanked. Why? Because you made the same game for the 400th time and no one wants it. Because you made 400 remakes instead of new games. And so eventually, people are going to have to change and listen. Right now, they're not. These game makers are not listening. And then they're complaining that their numbers are down. Like, well, you made shit. You made too much of the same shit. It wasn't that you made bad games. You made too much of the same games. And people don't want the same game 700 times, right? We need true big innovations. Games that are groundbreaking. Games that feel like new creative experiences or cultural events. Whatever happened with a big new game release feeling like a cultural event. A new game's coming out, and you and all of your friends are getting it, and are going to be playing it and talking about it at all times, and you're going to be able to jump online. There's videos about it everywhere. It's on social media. What happened to that? Now a game comes out. It's like people talk about it for a day, and then it's on to the next. No one even gives a shit that the game even released. What the fuck? What happened? Games used to be these big, exciting events, and now it's just like farts in the wind. You smell it for a second, then it's gone. On to the next fart. Well, I don't want to be a systematic fart sniffer. I want to actually enjoy games again. We got to bring back, we got to make games great again. Make gaming great again. MGG. Oh, no. Yikes. All right. I know. Darzy X says, I think that's what Stuttering Craig was trying to sell. Oh, I know. I know. Mr. Shilling Craig, Mr. fucking scam artist over there. Hey, send money to my campaign so we could do our own game awards. Oh, that's gonna go down well, right? Sure, bro. Anyway. All right, guys. Final segment, final chance. If you want to support the stream, please do, guys. I'm going to be very honest now. Look at this. I'm very nervous. I don't want the streak to end just because we're doing the final react show. I'm nervous right now. I don't know what's going to happen. I hope that people will support, but people really don't support the react show that often. So it makes me very nervous. I hope this is not the end of the streak. I'm nervous about it now. And I'm going to be worrying about it the whole fucking show. And it pisses me off because I shouldn't be doing that. I haven't had that feeling in a while. And I want this momentum to continue. I want to do the Decades menu on Friday with all of you. I want to freaking be doing Stellar Blade when we hit 276, right? Excuse me. Whew. Switch to Bloodborne. Preserve the streak. No, we actually have to do the final react show. It's a commitment that I made. The members need to have their final week here. Okay, really, I have to do the react show. I can't just say, hey, because we got low support today, cancel the react show and do Bloodborne. I mean, we're doing Bloodborne tonight. I have no doubts that the Bloodborne stream will be supported. But yeah, right now, this makes me nervous. Hey, there's a ton of you on the stream right now. So there's really no excuse. We got 300 people on YouTube. We got like 30, 40 people on Kick. All right? There's no excuse right now. Keep that streak alive. Let's do it. For those of you who begged for Stellar Blade for so long, I presented the opportunity. Get me to 276. I'll play Stellar Blade. That's not me joking. I will play Stellar Blade when we hit 276. I know they announced the Stellar Blade and Nier Automata crossover. It was hilarious because they talked to, I forget the name of the guy who's like in charge of the Nier series, that eccentric dude who always wears the hat. So they asked him, would you, or, you know, what's going on with that? He goes, I will do every single collab possible. He's like, I like money, so every collab is possible. I will do crossovers with every franchise, so just throw them my way. I was like, wow. You know what? The dude's fucking honest. You got to respect that, even if you think it's like grifting or whatever. I mean, that's pretty crazy. He's like, nah, fuck it. I'll put my shit on toilet paper. I don't care. You know? Damn. All right. Well, guys, I guess that's it. Let's end the show. I was hopeful, but I guess not. I guess this will be the end of the streak. We're throwing in the towel. This is it. I give up. I throw in the towel now. Here's my towel. I give up. I wave the flag. 59 streams, all for naught. We end the streak today. You could only raise $27 on the podcast. So I give up. It's over. It's completely over. All right? All right. Let's get set up for the show. The react show, that is. Oh, hold on. I received a $2 tip. I can't end the show yet. We will donate $1,000 every Rebirth stream if you play it. Loyal courtiers will make sure it's worth it for our amazing king. I don't believe you. Here's the truth. Don't donate $1,000, and then I will start playing Rebirth again in the belief that you're going to do that. I don't believe you saying that up front because I already played it and people didn't contribute at all. You understand? So, no, I don't believe you. You're full of baloney. Okay. Thank you for the $2 tip, though. I appreciate the efforts.
I got the drip go. 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 I got the drip go.
It's like a faucet that's dripping. You can't make it stop. So what do you want me to do? Have a mute button that every second I'm tapping the mute button just in case I'm gonna have to clear? Like, this is what I mean. These dumb kids. This is what it is. It's dumb kids.